WTFacts here, and welcome to another What the Facts video. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we'll check out another mage item. It's some sort of crystal and it's really powerful.
Tight, yeah! Blue, yellow, pink! Whatever, man, just keep bringing me that.
Okay, maybe not that crystal. It's the Holy Crystal. The Holy Crystal is a 2180 gold magic item that gives your hero plus 90 magic power, and aside from that, your hero will get an additional 25% magic power based on the magic power you already have. So let's say, for example, you currently have 500 magic power. This Holy Crystal passive will add 25% to that, or in this case, an additional 100 magic power. You will definitely feel more awesome if you buy this item as a 4th or 5th or 6th item, since you already have a lot of magic power to work with.
But wait! There's more!
If you purchase one now, you'll also get an extra item passive called Exterminate. This passive increases the damage of your next magic attack after you cast a skill. So people asked me about the mechanics of this passive, and that's what we'll focus on right now. Here's an example of how the passive works. After hitting an enemy with a skill or a spell, you are given 3 seconds to use the Holy Crystal's Exterminate passive, meaning if another one of your spells hit the enemy within 3 seconds, then that damage will get a 15% increase. Just like when you eat a full meal, then you go to sleep immediately, you'll get a 15% increase in body mass, and then you'll feel bad about it when you wake up. So yeah, it's pretty good if you're using combo type heroes like Eudora or Aurora. Oh, and also once you trigger the passive, it has a 10-second cooldown, so it won't trigger again within that time in case you do a 10-hit spell combo like Gord's ult, or maybe Odette's ult. One more thing that might have you think twice about buying this item is how the passive works. You see, getting this on heroes with multi-hit skills or damage overtime skills render the passive a bit useless. Not really useless, but a bit weaker. I'll show you why. We have here the one-eyed handsome guy, and we'll see how his skill 2 works. Okay, so that first ball hits the hardest, then the remaining 4 hits for the same damage. Now let's get the Holy Crystal for him and point out where the passive triggers. So using skill 2 again, you can clearly see that the second hit of his skill is now different from the last 3 hits, compared from earlier without the Holy Crystal. Now to clarify that further, as you remember, the passive will activate after you hit an enemy with a magic damage, which is the hit 1, and then hit 2 uses up that passive. So what this is showing us is the passive was only useful for 1 of the 5 hits of Cyclops' skill 2, and it did not work for the rest of the other balls. What makes it worse is if you use another skill to combo after that, like skill 1 or your ult, then the item passive of Holy Crystal would already be on its 10-second cooldown, meaning it won't trigger. So to wrap this up, Holy Crystal is still a great item to have for any mage hero because of its additional 90 magic power and the passive that increases your total magic power by 25%. Aside from that, the second passive is more advisable to use with heroes with skills that has single damage or burst, like all of Eudora's skills or all of Aurora's skills, even Karina's. And while this item might help in increasing the damage of multi-hit or damage over time skills, like the one that Gord, Harley, or Cyclops have, the second passive has a poor effect since it gets triggered on the second hit of that single skill, and only increasing that one hit instead of the full skill damage. So that is it. I'm not sure if this was a clear explanation, but I hope you get the idea. Please leave a like if you learned something about this item today, or a dislike if all I did was confuse you and give you a headache. Comment down below and tell me what you think, or if you have any additional questions or tips, feel free to comment that as well. Again, my name is Shinmen Takizo, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!
お前はもう死んでいる。何？おわ匠でギゼブ